How to declare an array. Here is the syntax for declaring an array. We write the data type and the user defined name for the array and set how many elements we are going to be needing in that array. If you actually squint a little, it looks similar to a normal variable declaration, and the only difference is the brackets right here where the size is defined. The size of the array is a positive integer, meaning decimal and negative numbers are invalid. If you noticed as well that every element in the array will have the same data type, it means it will have a fixed byte size of memory for each element. The size of the array cannot be changed during runtime since the compiler sets a fixed memory location during compilation. This means you can't do this where we change the value of the size of the array. But what about this? Is this valid? Yes, it is still considered valid since when we are defining, it is a constant and it can never change in value. And this is the most common practice in writing array sizes. So that's great and all, but it still contains garbage values since we haven't defined the array. Array assignment is a per element basis, meaning we can do this or this. No operator assignment for whole arrays. We have to assign each variable accordingly. And another thing, you don't necessarily need to assign all the elements in an array, since C will turn it to 0. Now, how do we access an array? We can't access the entire array since arrays have to be done per element. But we can access a single element in the array. There are two notations for accessing arrays: array indexing notation and pointer notation. I'm going to choose array indexing for now since it is much more intuitive to know. The syntax for array indexing is as follows. We write the array name and specify the index of the element. Funny thing about arrays in C is that the first element's index is 0. That means we start the count from 0. An index is a whole number, meaning it can be a negative or have any decimals. The range of the index is from 0 to the size of the array minus 1. Minus 1 since we start the count at 0. It's not as confusing, but sometimes it is. In pointer notation, it's gonna look like this. What am I supposed to do here? But this is actually pretty simple. The array name is equivalent to the address of the first element. So whenever we write the name of the array, we are getting a pointer. And we can add a number to move to the other elements in that array. Then we just reference the entire code to get the value. Fun fact, C actually just converts any array indexing notation to pointer notation during compilation time. What we just did was pass by value, but what about pass by reference? In array indexing notation, we use the address operator to get the address, while in pointer notation, we just write the array and add the number to get to the element. We do not need to dereference it since it is already a pointer. In summary, we have discussed how to declare an array, define it, and access it. And that's how it's done. Good luck.